Okay, so in this video I'm going to go through how to make a flag using the cloth modifier found in 3ds Max. So all I've done in this scene just to set it up is to create a plane, to create a cylinder, and I've also created another plane for the cloth or the fabric of my flag. I've added in 25 by 25 segments, so again the cloth needs these segments or these edges to actually deform, otherwise it would still end up like a rectangle. So once I've made my plane, I'm just going to go into my modify list, and I'm just going to go to my cloth section, and again I'm going to have to choose object properties for this plane, and I'm going to choose cloth, and this time I'm just going to go for satin and press OK. Again, there is a bit of a bug with 3ds Max where sometimes you choose a preset or a cloth and sometimes it doesn't take. I'm going to add another object, and it's going to be my cylinder, which is my flagpole here, and I'm going to change that to collision object and press OK. Again, I'm just going to make sure that that has taken, and it hasn't, so just press OK now. So if I simulate this, and my plane has somehow gone to collision object, so I'm just going to turn that to cloth, press OK, and simulate local. So if I simulate that, it's just going to fall down, okay? It's not going to do anything really exciting. In your cloth modifier, you'll notice that you've got this small plus icon. That's basically a tab. If I click on that, I've got these other areas of my cloth modifier that I can go into. We're just going to focus on the group one for now. So if I click on group, basically it highlights all the vertices in my flag. What I want to do is I'm just going to grab the last row of vertices in my flag, and I'm going to go make group, and I'm just going to call this pole. What I'm going to do is, with this group selected down here, it's saying unassigned, I'm going to click sim node, and then I'm going to click on the pole itself, and you'll notice that the pole in brackets is saying sim node to cylinder, so it's just letting you know that it's attached to the actual pole. So if I go back into my main cloth modifier and click on simulate local, you can see that those are now attached, okay, to the pole. So it's kind of behaving more like a flag. Then what we can do is, like we did before, go back into our create tab, into space warps, and then into wind. And I'm going to create 2 wind or directional winds in my scene, kind of going in opposite directions into the flag. And I'm going to click on my flag again, go back into the cloth thing, and I'm going to just reset state. And I'm going to go to cloth forces, and I'm going to grab those 2 pieces of wind and just put them into forces in simulation and press OK. Now what I'm going to do is just simulate local now, and we'll have a bit of wind in our scene. Another thing that we can do, just going to reset state, is in our group we can actually grab some of these vertices. I'm just going to try and grab some randomly here, and we're going to make a group, and we're going to call it tear. So what we can actually do is we can click on this make tear, and I'll call it tear again. Oh, I didn't have to make a group for that actually. I'm just going to delete this group. So this tear means that sometimes if this wind's strong enough, basically part of the flag will tear away. And we can try and make that happen by simulating local here. And what we might actually have to do is just up the strength of our wind. And you can see part of it is actually tearing off, and eventually it will snap off the actual rest of the flagpole. So some really cool features in there that you can use under the group setting. Those are just a few of them.